It's your boy, Coach Carl. What it do, yo? Hey, man, it's Friday afternoon. Y'all know the time, 3:47 p.m. I'm right on time for the party. All I need now is my party people. But guess what? It's Friday. I'm about 75% done with this gallon of water. As you see how I do things. Gotta have that gallon in the system, man. This body is made out of 80% water. So if I want to do things right, I gotta keep it tight. You feel me? Every time I hit this water, I think I'm drinking a 40. Remind me of my pastimes. Make sure when y'all log into the channel that y'all please do your boy one square and hit that like button. That's the only button I be asking for. Ether 6136. We in the house. What it do, man? What it do right there? Hey, look, when you get a chance, any one of y'all get a chance. I don't even know the answer to this question myself. Look at this video I put online. And the video is called, Can You Count These Punches? And I put it on there 8 hours ago. And man, I lost count and I was the one doing the punching. I don't know how, hey look, but I'm telling you what, the reason for that video is to show y'all that you can throw like 500 plus punches in 3 minutes. What I want y'all to do is train to throw 500 punches in 3 minutes for 10, 12 rounds. If you can do that, can't nobody beat you because you'll outlast them. What did Coach Carter say in the movie Coach Carter when the guy said, how long? He said, how many of these suicides we got to do, Coach? He said, I don't know. How many can we do in an hour and 45 minutes? He said, y'all might not be the best basketball team, but you definitely will outrun everybody else. So with that being said, hey, man, I appreciate y'all for logging in. I got a lot of new videos I'm going to drop on y'all this weekend. I got some stuff to talk to y'all about. Hey, look, and it's a video on my channel called How to Fight the Big Guy. How to fight the bigger guys. How you fight them. You got to have tricks up your sleeve, man. Them bigger guys is coming at all the small guys, but we like little chihuahuas. We love mini pinchers. We get to grabbing and biting and tricking and clicking, and that's what we do, bruh. So I'm telling y'all, you got to be in shape. That's the first thing, man. I don't care if you're in the ring or in the streets. You got to be in shape. Ain't no freebies, dog. Ain't nobody giving us no freebies. They knock my head off if I let them. That's why I move my head and don't let them. What's going on? Coach Carl, do you like Richardson Hitchens as a boxer? I like him, but I don't like his mouth. I think he talk too much. I think you should box more and talk less. He remind me of Clarissa Shields. And I like Clarissa Shields, but I think she still want to be a thug when you don't need to be. You know, just go ahead and box. Just go ahead and beat people up. You know, all that getting on the line and getting back and forth with the yapping, I don't get into all that. You got to kick those balls if you up against those walls. Hey look, that's what it say, man. Kick those balls if you up against those walls. You feel me? Hey, look, man, I ain't against nothing. I ain't against nothing. I head, butt, bite, knee, elbow, scratch, pick, anything. Anything to win. Yeah, he acts like a buffoon, but the bottom line is I don't think he can beat nobody. I don't think he can beat the people he want to beat. He wouldn't beat Keyshawn Davis. He wouldn't. I don't think he would have beat Jermaine Ortiz, and that's why they gave Keyshawn the fight. They wanted to see a better fight. They pulled it from your boy, Richardson Hitchens. I think he's a good boxer. I think he is a good boxer. But sometimes, man, they want to do more than box. They want to talk some. I feel that too much talking with some people. Yeah, hey, look, I don't understand. Clarissa Shields is a good boxer. She got good box. I just don't. I ain't a fan, but I watch her, and I've seen her, and she's good. I ain't a fan because I don't really like strong fighters, strong muscle type fighters. I like people that do that kind of skill type thing, skill set, where they changing angles and pop, 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 and turn around and pop, 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 and then throw the big one when they see the big one. I don't like people that just go out there swinging like they're in a street fight. Say you don't like how he disrespected Haney and called him the N-word on the mic. Like, come on, man, this is a minstrel show. Hey, look, but he can't beat Haney, though. He can't beat Haney. He could talk all that shit. He ain't even qualified to fight Haney. He ain't beat nobody else. They talking about him beating Cambosa. Cambosa was washed up by the time he got to Cambosa. Cambosa was good when I known Cambosa. Kambosos was good before he was supposed to fight Lomachenko, and he was good then. He was supposed to fight Lomachenko during COVID, but COVID hit and he couldn't fight him. So then he came along and he fought Tio and took the belts. And then he fought Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, and just got wiped up. You know what I'm saying? After he got beat by Devin Haney and got the belts took from him. You know how that go. You know, get on to Davis. You know, get on to Davis. You talking about Gervonta? I like Gervonta Davis too. I watched him in the amateurs. He was a nice fighter back then. He beat a guy that I knew, and he was good at him. But the thing about Gervonta, he's not gonna be boxing too much longer. Gervonta, it's not about the boxing with him. It's about the person with him, and he losing the person. He losing who he was as a person. And then so now it's just more like he don't even want to be there no more. What got me into boxing? A guy named Ronnie Massenberg, called him Snake. I came around the way one day and I was 15 years old. I was into karate. Had been in karate for 8 years. I came around the way and these guys was talking. Ronnie Massenberg was about 5 years older than me. And I was about 14, 15. And these guys said, Ronnie was over there shadowboxing. And some of the older guys said, yeah, you look good over there swinging at the air. Why don't you go hit that young boy over there and see how he kick you in the face? So, you know, it was a joke. So then he came over to me and he was like, yo, what's up, man? He said, you know karate? I said, yeah. He said, well, how long you been taking? I told him. He said, you pretty good? I said, yeah, I've been national champ and all that. He was like, he said, well, let me ask you a question. How do y'all punch in karate? And I said, you know, just basically I was showing the basics and straight punching, you know, karate punching. And he was like, let me show you something. He said, I'm gonna hold my hands up. He said, hit my hand. And I showed him. He said, all right, take some of the power out and snap it. And he was the guy that got me into boxing. Every day for about every afternoon at 4 o'clock for about maybe 2 months. He was training me. I came around the way one day looking for him, and they said he had got locked up, parole violation. So I went to see him when he was in jail, and then he told me to go see a coach named Abdul Muhammad, which was his coach. And so I went and saw him, and when I went to see him, that got me into boxing. It's a simple process. Black ice makes up 18% of all ice, but is responsible for 86% of all ice-related crimes. I don't even know what black... Oh, you talking about black ice like snow? Hey, look, black ice will get you in, put you in a bad pickle, bruh. Say, you do boxing too? Hey, look, man, that's good. Keep doing boxing. Boxing is fit for everything. Self-defense, the streets, the ring. But just try to use it in the ring, dog. I used it as self-defense when I ain't had no other way out. But use it in the ring and get a check. So we could be talking about you up here. Say you're a pro boxer? What I'm talking about. Keep pushing. What's your name? I'm going to Google you. What's your name? Gervonta may do more than we think. He might do what Fury does, retire and unretire every time he sees the fat payday. Yeah, but I think Gervonta, he not... I don't want to disrespect Gervonta because I like Gervonta. But the reality is this. Gervonta probably not going to fight no more. He's not going to take too many fights. See, Gervonta told a story one time to a reporter. He said boxing makes him mean. It makes him do things that he wouldn't do, and there's no way for him to calm it down because he got to stay in that mode of being mean to be a great fighter. And that's the problem. It's the problem with a lot of people. Look at Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson was a boxer, he was mean. He didn't know no other way to be. He was just mean. Then he got in trouble, came out of jail. He had lost some of his meanness. So then he couldn't fight the same. So now he's just trying to get a check. But them checks don't always work for people. And Gervonta got plenty of money. He got about $50 million in the bank right now. He don't need to come out and get no more checks. He can just go ahead and ride that money out. Oh, you asked me, was I pro? No, I wasn't pro. I was amateur. Amateur boxer. And I taught boxing. I was a boxing coach for almost 10 years, a little bit over 10 years. And I taught karate. Usyk or Wilder? Usyk. Usyk just giving Gervonta Wilder a retirement paycheck. That's what that is. He giving him a retirement paycheck. Wilder, ain't no way in the world he's supposed to be in the ring with Usyk. But he won't get blasted. He'll just get outboxed. That's about the size of it. And Usyk know that. Usyk know he can beat Deontay Wilder without banging him up. Usyk ain't a bang up fighter anyway. He's just more like he a boxer, and he just gonna duck them big shots and move around, and he gonna make Wilder about 10, 20 million. And it's gonna be good. Michael Cohen, what's good with you, dog? Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all get online. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all get online. And make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel that you please do so. Help your boy out. Always keep hitting them buttons, man. That's how the algorithm keep knowing that I'm doing the job I said I was doing. Trying to help my people out. What's good to everybody up here? I see you, Real Blackstone. I pulled you up online. I see you working. Keep pushing it, bro. True, once Tyson became converted to Muslim, he lost some of his fire, and the record showed it. He found more mental peace, and that's what he's doing now. He got married to the right person at the right time for the right reasons, and life changed for him. So you've been doing boxing workouts in the mountains? Man, you should have took me with you. Just be ducking the mountain lions. So we're going to both be doing the workout if we see the mountain lions. Let's go. Jones Brandon, let's go. My dog is back online. What it do, player? Man, what's good with you? Let me go ahead and subscribe to this boy, Real Blackstone. Y'all want to see some boxing? Go to a channel called @RealBlackstone. @RealBlackstone. My boy up here showing doing some shadow boxing drills. I see him hitting the bag. I see him training. That's what's good, man. Hey, look, we got to support anybody out here that's doing the real thing, bro. Come on, man. Sign up to this guy's channel. Let's lock this thing in. Real Blackstone. Hit him up. Let him know your boy Coach Carl say what it do. Let's go. Hey, look, man. Y'all keep hitting the like button and keep bringing the conversation. Man, my shoulder's getting tight now, man. I did a calisthenic workout today that took everything I had. It's like I drank too much water. I felt 5 pounds heavier trying to do pull-ups. I always start my workout every morning with 200 push-ups, 40 pull-ups, 40 chin-ups, and 40 dips. Then a 10-minute plank. By the time I get off that plank, dog, I be gone. And I still got this little bit of water right here. I can get this done, man, in just a minute. I can get this done in a minute, but I'm gonna save some of it for dinner, man. So I can only have to drink this 1 gallon, this 1 gallon a day. I got some vegetables, and I got a vegan pizza for dinner today. Every now and then on Fridays, man, I treat myself. It's either got to be Friday or Saturday. I eat a vegan flatbread pizza with the bread that's made out of cauliflower. And man, that joint is vegetable pizza. That joint is straight banging. I'm trying to tell y'all, vegan lifestyle, Blair, vegan lifestyle. Y'all know how we get down in here. Y'all know how we get down. Hey, man, how y'all spending y'all Friday? Man, it's tripping outside, man. I don't know where y'all from, but I know where I'm from. And where I'm from right now, dog, Hampton, Virginia, it's 65 degrees outside in January, dog. 65 degrees outside in January. Dude, I went running with this hoodie joint on, with this little long sleeve blue shirt and a white t-shirt that I wear, my normal white tee. Man, I could have took one of these joints off. Hey, look, it was what it was. Glad I wasn't trying to race the clock, because I'd have been sweating like a bullfrog out that joint, player. Hey, look, but what's going on, man? What y'all got going on today? Talk to your boy. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Come on, y'all. What's cracking? Michael Cohen's. What it do, man? AGABELLO. What it do, man? BZE 5629. What it do? Real Black Stone, boy. I got you locked in. Kev's Positive Movement. What's good, man? We gonna keep this thing popping. Stick 6-0 smoke. 6-0 smoke. Okay. I see y'all. Mark Tavius. Is that what it say? Mark Tavius? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, man, we got some people online. Ether 6136. Got it popping. Hey, man, you got it popping. I got it rocking. Somatic 18. What it do, man? It says, I noticed every time I go plant-based for an extensive amount of time, I cut a lot of body fat. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. You got to tell me if you like it or don't like it. See, when I went, but you know, I don't do a lot of plant-based stuff. The only thing I do plant-based is the protein shake. That's because that's how I get my protein, through a plant-based shake. And I do plant-based pizza. But that's it. That's the only thing I eat. That's what I'm talking about. You can do good then. Hey, look, I eat a plant-based pizza. That's the only thing I eat. I don't eat the plant-based chicken and fish. No, I used to, but I don't really need it, though. I straight vegetables, man. I go hard on vegetables, though. I do vegetables. I do apple, orange, banana, cantaloupe, watermelon, and grapes. And then I do peanuts, cashews, and sunflower seeds. And then I take my vitamins. I'm waiting on my new vitamins to come in tomorrow. Man, you gotta have that vitamin B and that vitamin D. And then I take around and take this take the protein, the plant-based protein, and that's it. I put it all in the system, bro. I let it do what it do. Man, I cuts. Hey, look, you know how I cuts, bro. Hey, look, when I cut back, I cut back. And when I got it to popping, I got it to popping. You know, if you want to cut that body fat and get to about where I was right here, about 8% body fat, you're going to see all that work you put in. That's how I like it, man. I like to see the work I put in. You don't eat meat? No, I don't eat no meat. I'm vegan, bro. 100% vegan. I've been vegan since 2014. I don't eat nothing that came from an animal, bro. Nothing. I don't drink milk. Ha ha ha. How you know that? He said, I don't eat meat, but I eat weenies. Well, I want to know how you know. Because only two ways you're going to know that is if I was eating that weenie or if you was watching me eat it. So, get it right, player. Hey, look, get it right. Which one was it? Either one of them ain't good for you. So, which one was it? Working out is the easy part. That dieting is mess people. Hey, look, people mess up on the diet. Gotta have that discipline, dog. Hey, look, you don't think it's been times I wanted something to eat? You don't think it's been times I wanted something to drink? Hey, I used to drink beer. I drink beer, wine, liquor, vodka, everything they sold in the store. But guess what? I had to cut it all out. I cut it all out cold turkey. Now, this is the only thing I drink besides protein. This is it. Water. That's it, bro. I don't even drink sodas. I don't drink coffee. None of that. I drink vegan hot chocolate. It's hot chocolate, dark hot chocolate made without milk. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Every time I cut meat, I get in the best shape ever. Hey, look, it is what it is. I don't eat no meat, so hey, look, I've been cut it. I cut it 12 years ago. Hey, look, and I ain't never looked back. Hey, look, it is what it is. Hey, look, I don't know. I just did it as a whim. I did it on a whim. I stopped drinking sodas too. Sodas ain't good for you, man. Hey, look, they said you can take a Pepsi Cola and pour it on a car during the summer and watch the paint ripple. Look, you can take the paint off a car, but you put it in your body. Come on. Hey, look, bro, I don't mess with none of that. I don't look. It ain't no good. That's it. That's how I say it, bro. I don't eat stuff to come out of packs, bro. Nothing to come out of packs. Protein bar. And I watch that. That's a plant-based protein bar. And I don't even like to buy them. You know why I don't like to buy them? It ain't because I don't like the way they taste. I don't like to buy them because they're $2.99 a bar. For $2.99, it should be the size of a sub. Hey, man, I don't do nothing. And I tell people, if I feel like I need it to survive, I cut it out. If I feel like I need it to survive, I cut it out. Cause I don't believe I don't want nothing. I got nothing. I want to be dependent on nothing. I don't dependent on nothing that ain't pure. And that's the bottom line. I don't need no sodas. I come downstairs. I stopped drinking coffee and soda 6 months, maybe 7 months ago. I came downstairs one day and I was getting ready to get me a cup of coffee, but it won't none. I had vegan creamer and everything, but it won't no coffee. So I had to work out without the coffee. And that's when I realized that I needed it because that workout was crappy. It was a crappy workout. And I realized I needed that cup of coffee to get me started. And that's when I decided, I said, and then what I did is said, why should you drink some soda? I said, no, I ain't drinking soda or coffee ever again. What does you eat? That ribeye? Nah, I don't eat no meat, bro. I don't eat no kind of meat. None. I don't even eat stuff that tastes like meat. Hey, where my little gay friend at? Where my little gay friend at? JR Guest 1483. Look, he ain't want to answer the question. Hey, look, I like playing with people, man, but that's what it is. Hey, look, I don't duck no questions. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Look, it is what it is, man. Hope y'all having a good Friday. Man, my feet sore now. I've been standing up since I've been working out. Then I went running, running, came back home. Man, I done stood up for 45 minutes hitting the bag. Then I did a podcast a minute ago. Now I'm on a live stream now. I'm still standing. But bro, I can't wait to sit down. Nah, bro. Nah, I just eat. I used to eat plant-based. Like they had the plant-based chicken, plant-based fish. Nah, I don't eat that no more. I just didn't. I don't need it. I mean, the whole thing is just you mostly was eat it for the protein. But I just mainly get my protein through the plant-based shake and call it a day. And I use water when I make my shake. I eat dark chocolate, drink dark chocolate, plant-based protein shakes, and I use water. And I get it's 20 grams of protein per shake. So I drink 4, that's 80, and the rest of it I get from my food. What's up, Wales, UK? What it do, man? Out there, way out there in the UK, y'all. What's cracking? But man, hey, look, people don't need as much protein as they make you think you need. I do 80 grams of protein through shakes. I drink 2 shakes, but I do a double. So it's like I double the scoops. So I can get 40 grams of protein per shake, and I do 2. And then that's it. That's about 80, and the rest of it come from my food. Everything got protein in it. Everything, my peanuts, my cashews, my sunflower seeds, my fruit. Everything got a gram here and a gram there, and 2 grams here and 2 grams there. And at the end of the day, I'm probably at about 100 grams of protein. But if you see me, bruh, you know what you looking at. Y'all see, the only way you're going to get to be like me, like I used to be heavy and I cut it up. And the only way you're going to cut it up like that is you got to know what you're doing. I tell people, man, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's all about your discipline. If you want to do it, do it. And that's it. Don't let anybody question what your game is. I had people tell me, man, you need 140 grams of protein, you 140 pounds. But I look better than them. I don't understand that. My body be more cut than theirs, and they telling me what I need. You don't need all that, bruh. You don't need all that. Sometimes you got to know how to do it. If you know how to do it, you can get to it. If you don't, you're going to watch somebody else do it. There's a lot of people that complain about what they see other people with, will your body be in the best shape of your life, your girl be fine. They complain about your life. You look at their life, they ain't in the same situation you in. So look, don't let them talk you out of it. Don't let them tell you that. I don't know what you talking about. Hey, look, but check this out. Your girl uses app. She won't be able to find me no more, though. That's inspiring, OG. I work for longevity, not just for the aesthetics. Hey, I say the same thing. When I first started training in 2013, I should say started back training because I had stopped training for like 5 years and got out of shape. And once I started back training in 2013, I wouldn't care about nothing, man. I wouldn't think about no abs. I wouldn't think about no arms. I wouldn't think about no chest. I wouldn't think about none of that. All I did was to start training, started eating right. All of a sudden, everything started showing up. So I realized what I was doing was working. Getting off now, about to go do them 5 miles. That's what I'm talking about, Beezy. Beezy 5629, that what it do. Be easy. My dog, Elijah Yisrael. What up, George? Hey, look. Every time I think about George, I think about George Lopez. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see the word George. That was a funny show. Yo, I had to go to the door, man. I heard the mailman out there making sure I ain't got no checks in the mail. They always want to put bills in the mail. Say, do I believe in eating a bunch of protein? No, I do not. I don't believe in eating a bunch of protein. I believe in eating the right amount of protein. They say a half a gram to a full gram per pound of body weight. So you don't have to do, if you're 140 pounds and trying to keep that, you ain't got to do 140. I've survived for months doing 60, 70 grams of protein, eating a suitable amount of fats and low sugar, because that's the one thing I watch is the sugar and the carbs, because carbs turn into sugar when they hit the body and the sugar itself. So I keep my sugar under 30. I keep my carbs under 100. So everything else I do works out for me. But it's all about balance. If you don't eat a bunch of junk, you're good. That's the bottom line. If you don't eat a bunch, is it okay to train even when you're sick? I train all the time, bro. You gotta imagine that I gotta have felt some kind of way at some time. My son is 33 in the army in Germany. He trained with the flu. He just like me, dog. I ain't never had the flu. I ain't never been sick. I ain't been sick since I was 23, 22, 23 years old. Before I got married, I had a bad cold one time, and that was it. I've been married for 34 years. I ain't never been sick. And I thank God for small favors, but that's what he chose to do with my life, so I'm happy about it. But I don't get sick. I don't get sick. I ain't never been in the hospital my whole life. Ain't had no surgeries, never broke a bone. 20 years of karate, 20 years of boxing, never been injured, never been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Been beat, never been injured, never been knocked out. But and so my whole thing is I do everything the right way, bro. The first time. Let's see. Yep, I train in all conditions. People don't know, man. I train 7 days a week, and what that means is it don't matter what's outside. If it's snow, I run in the snow. If it's raining, pouring down, I got rain clothes. I do the whole nine. I don't miss no days for nothing. My back hurt, I train the upper body. My legs hurt, I train the upper body. My upper body sore, I train legs. I stay on the grind, bro. What carbs do you eat? I do potatoes, brown rice, and oatmeal. I don't like oatmeal, but I don't really eat brown rice either, but I eat white rice. when I eat it, but I only like to eat it because it got a lot of carbs in it, and I don't need that many carbs. But I don't do but 100 carbs a day, so it don't take much to do what I'm doing. But I took the day off because I'm sick. Hey, look, sometimes it happens. I just never do it. I'm sick. I'm about to hit the boxing gym right now because you said that, hey, look, put a mask on and go in there and work. Don't get nobody else sick, but go in there and work. You'll feel better when you leave. Trust me, you'll feel better. You might can't do everything you used to do, but you don't need to. Just do what you can do. And what else you can't do, don't worry about it. Hey, look, I never take days off, man. Period. I worked out on my anniversary. I worked out on my birthday. I worked out on my wife's birthday. I just need to know what time we're gonna do whatever you want to do so I can work out before then. You feel what I'm saying? If I had to go when I was working in the barbershop, because I've been in the barbershop for over 40 years. So when I was going to the barbershop in the morning, I worked out before I went. I worked out between customers, and then I worked out again when I came home. So you bruised your knuckle the other day, so now I've been shadow boxing for now instead. Hey, look, it happens. I bruise my knuckles sometimes, hitting people, hit walls, hitting the brick. If you understand the brick technique, I got a brick technique on my channel to teach you how to build your hands up, but it's going to break your hands down before it build them up. It's got to make them stronger. But yeah, I had to do all kinds of things. Sometimes I shadow box too, just to avoid hitting something. Hello, coach. Everybody keeps saying footwork is everything. How do you train the feet with strikes, etc.? Hey, look, I got videos on my channel that will show you footwork. You can just go to my channel and put in footwork drills by Coach Carl, or you can put in shadow boxing by Coach Carl, or you can put in pivoting made easy. That's a video I had out called Pivoting Made Easy, and it shows you some footwork drills. Say it was the brick. Haha. Hey, look. Sometimes you bruise things, but you know if you bruise it, it's going to get stronger when it heals. Just stay off of it in the process. Greetings from Uzbekistan. What's good, Uzbekistan? What's happening with you? Carlos Foster, 6470. Yes, coach, my right hand is bust. I'm training with the left only. Any tips? Yeah, I used to have my guys spar with left hand only. Jab hand only. Spar with your left for 3 rounds. All you can use your right hand for is the block. You can't punch with it. So it's always a way to make you better. It's always a way to stay in the game. I hurt my foot one time. I kicked a guy in the forehead and hit my big toe, and my big toe swelled up. I pulled it out because I think I had sprung it, and then I put some ice on it that night and came back to class the next day and was still kicking people. I was kicking them with the other foot. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What's the name of that protein shake you drink? I drink OWYN. OWYN. It's called Only What You Need, but the abbreviations on it says OWYN. I drink dark chocolate, plant-based protein. My man Delta Roots, how's the journey going, player? How's the journey going? Look, Delta Roots, look at this. I'm almost done with that gallon for the day, and it ain't even 5 o'clock. I'm trying to save some of it for when I eat my dinner. Gotta let it go down the right way. Does it taste bad? The protein? Heck no. That protein tastes like dark chocolate, like a chocolate milkshake. Excuse me. That's why I drink it. I can't drink no nasty protein. I got to drink protein for the rest of my life. I can't drink it if it's nasty. Bustin' Dustin, my dog, what's good with you, man? Make sure y'all keep hitting the like button for your boy. And if y'all not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please do so. Let me say what I need take to replenish. I don't get the question. You got to ask it, put all the rest of the stuff in it. I drink the sea salt. It was did it work though? Did it get you? Did it send you to the throne? How much it cost? It was under $20. I bought it from Harris Teeter, but I seen it in Walmart. It's Friday, baby. Hope you had a great week, dog. And man, I did. And tomorrow it's a 10-mile run. And Sunday it's a 5-mile ruck walk with that 40-pound vest on my back. Man, you know how we do things. Every week is a good week, man. You know why? Because we still here, bruh. Hey, look. Come on, Delta Roots. I'm still waiting on your answer, player. Hey, look. Did it work for you? Did it clean up? Did it clean up stuff? I walk 5 miles. I feel good, but depleted. What should I take to replenish? Gatorade. Drink some Gatorade, bruh. It'll put you back. Or drink any kind of rehydration drink. But look at the calories in the junk. If you buy that, and I ain't saying I don't do this no more, but if you buy that monster drink, that 10-calorie monster drink, they got one that's only got 10 calories. It's in a white can. It's not bad for you. Let's say you, hey, you probably had something in the way. Look, that means that you doing what it did for you, what you needed to do. But I ain't never throw it up behind it, dog. I just sat down behind it. Never threw up, sat down. However it came out. Did it come out? It came out in buckets. It got you right. Replenish. Just drink something with some not caffeine. What I'm going to say? With some electrolytes in it. Drink something with some electrolytes in it, and that's usually Gatorade or Powerade. They got a sugar-free one. They got a sugar-free Gatorade and a sugar-free Powerade. Or you can get that monster drink in the can and get the white can. Get the rest, and just get the white can first and read the stuff on the back. It says 10 calories, 0 sugar. And then if you don't like that one, it tastes good, but if you get another one. I used to drink those back in the day. Man, I got to go to Trader Joe's. I know what Trader Joe's is. What's up, Indonesia? What's happening? Bears and Packers, who I got? Hey, look, man, if I said this out loud and my man heard me, he probably slapped me. I go for the Packers, man, but the Bears is my man's team. Chicago, man. But I don't know. They ain't there one on my team. My team's sitting at home watching football on TV. I'm a Commanders fan. We at home watching football on TV right now. We sitting next to the Cowboys. You probably threw it up because your core was too sore. You probably threw it up because you ain't like the taste of it. I got avocados, tomatoes, grapefruit. I'm not playing. Oh, you doing the thing, bruh. You doing the thing. You ain't playing damn bit. Hey, look, you ain't playing damn bit. That's what that do. I know that regimen. Yesterday I had carrots, sugar snap peas, and broccoli. That was my dinner. Carrots, sugar snap peas, and broccoli. That's all I had. I had a plate full of it, though. Carrots, sugar snap peas, and broccoli. Man, that was one of the best meals I had in a while, too, while you jiving. I just finished checking my blood pressure. I don't know if y'all can read those numbers, but if y'all know it's 119 over 64. 119 over 64. My doctor told me my heart was beating like an 18-year-old. So you was nauseous by the plant-based drink. Maybe my liver. Hey, look, a lot of stuff be going on, man. A lot of stuff be going on. Have I been told? I've been told I look like everybody, man. Real talk. Hey, look, I like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a beast on the floor. Say you buy protein bread with 15 grams of protein in it. Hey, look, that's good. I stopped eating bread about a year ago. I got to watch that bread. That bread used to always make my stomach feel full even when it won't full. So when I buy my pizza now, I get it with the cauliflower crust. So you change the goat milk. I don't drink no kind of milk. I ain't drank milk, man, and probably since I was a kid. My parents used to take plant-based drinks, and it does take a bit to adjust. It just depends on what you're drinking. They got some plant-based drinks out there that taste nasty, but if you buy that OWYN dark chocolate, get 16-ounce bottle of water, mix it in that shaker cup, it's going to taste just like dark chocolate. And people that drink milk, oh, it's going to be on fire. Man, I got 20% left on this phone. This phone died fast. This is the phone I use for the live streams. And then I got this phone. It's another iPhone I use for other stuff. Why no milk, coach? Because it come from an animal. I don't eat nothing that come from an animal. That's vegan. Vegan eats nothing that come from an animal. All my cheese is plant-based. And all my stuff is plant-based if I'm going to have it. If I'm going to have plant-based dressing on my salad. And I don't drink no milk. What's the name of that protein shake you drink? It's OWYN. Only what you need. Dark chocolate. I ain't never had the other ones, but I heard the vanilla wasn't bad either. But I like chocolate. Because if a protein shake is nasty, the chocolate always still tastes good. The vanilla sometimes got weird flavors. They got a weird type of vanillas. Say, see, comma. See, I don't mess with stuff like that. I keep it 100. Now, I don't eat honey either, bro. I don't like honey, but no, I don't eat it because I don't like it. Some things, man, my diet is simple, bro, and I don't add nothing to it. Vegetables, all of them. Every kind of vegetable that come out of the garden, all of them. I try them all. Everything that come out of the garden. And I eat apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, watermelon, and cantaloupe. And I don't eat nothing other than that. I don't eat no strawberries, no berries, none of that. I just everything I told you I eat, that's what I eat. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and peanuts. That's it. Coach. What it do, man? What it do? King Louis II, man. You gotta have a name like that. You gotta be on point. Say you eat raw spinach. I don't eat nothing raw. I boil everything I eat. If there's anything on it, it ain't supposed to be on it, I boil it. I boil my vegetables. That's how I get down. I boil them. But look, man, hey, look, I hope y'all having a good Friday no matter where y'all at. But keep hitting that like button for your boy. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. And please look at my videos. I got almost 1,800 videos on this channel right now. So anything y'all want to know about boxing, anything y'all want to know about karate, anything y'all want to know about training, anything y'all want to know about eating, they all up there. All you got to do is log in and have yourself a ball. I got enough videos on my channel. You can watch one video a day for the next 2 years. You watch 4 videos a day for the next 2 years. Right now, man, I want y'all to go to my channel when y'all get a chance. And I want y'all to look for a video called, Can You Count These Punches? I got twisted trying to count my own punches. I stopped at like 300 and it still had about over 1.5 minutes left. It was crazy. I tried to count them after I did them. Said, Coach, always one step ahead. No, I'm one step ahead of some people, but I'm 2 steps behind some people. You know how much fructose in drinks? I had empty out my fridge, water, lemon water, natural. Hey, look, I'm telling you, man, it's sugar in so much. If you start counting that sugar, bruh, I stay under 30 grams of sugar per day. There's no exceptions. Hey, if I got to eat something and then I'm still hungry, I go to vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I go to fruit. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of sugar is different than that natural sugar they be putting. That sugar they be putting in stuff, not the natural sugar. Hey, Coach, if you were a bantamweight, would you be lifting weights? Yep, could still make you stronger. Just don't lift heavy. Heavy weights create a mass. Lightweight create a cut. What do you do for stronger punch? Put some 3-pound weights in my hand and keep shadow boxing until my arms fall off. Trust me, you ain't even got a shadow box. Put some 3s in your hand and just do this. Just like this. And watch the clock. Try to get to 3 minutes. I do 3 sets of 3 minutes with a 30-second break in between them. My arms be dead, but I work my way up to that because when I first started doing it, I could only do 1 minute. Say, you saw that one? Someone said 1,000. I don't know how many it was, man. Be real. Hey, look, I was tripping myself out because the whole thing is you training your arms to keep punching no matter what happens. That's the bottom line is. And if you train them to keep punching no matter what happens, they're going to keep punching no matter what happens. Trust me. You can out-punch somebody, I flood them with punches, bruh. Flood them with punches. Push-ups and pull-ups get you right. Hey, man, I told you my workout routine starts with 200 push-ups, 40 pull-ups, 40 chin-ups, and 40 dips. Then a 10-minute plank. That's the first thing I do in the morning. That's the thing to get me woke. Hey, look, y'all want to watch a good video? How to fight the bigger fighter? Hey, look, how to fight the bigger guy. I told a story about when I was in karate and them big boys, them boys was like 5'9", 5'10", close to 200 pounds and built like Mike Tyson. And I had to spar them because your belt determines who you spar. It ain't about your weight. This is traditional karate. Them big boys was throwing them hard kicks on my arm. So one day, man, when I realized, when you throw a round kick, it's like this. It's this part of your foot that hit like that. So he kept kicking my arm. I was like, yo, I got a trick for him. I came out there when the guy stopped it and went to the side and got me some water and came back. And I had this move. I was like this, right? And the dude threw it and I went. That's all I had to do. And it looks crazy, right? All I did was punch my fist. My fist was here. I put my hand here. It sounded like I was just punching my fist, like I was tripping. But I was doing this. Push. I was using my left hand to push my right hand so it wouldn't, my front hand, so it wouldn't, this camera's backwards. So I was using my left hand, this is right hand on here, but my left hand to push the other hand as an elbow. So when he threw the kick like this, my elbow hit here, right in the center of his foot, and it broke 2 of his metacarpal bones in his foot. I was like, yo, you wouldn't have been kicking so hard, you wouldn't have hurt yourself. That's the bottom line. He was trying to embarrass me because everybody knew I was good. So I was like, and he kicked, I was like, I blocked it. I blocked it. I was like, this dude kicking too hard. So I went, up, got him, sent him right over there sitting down. When I hit him, he did just like this. He was like, the next day he came karate, he had a boot on. Sometimes you got to be what you got to be. Coach, can a 70-kilogram guy who's moderately good at boxing be beaten by a guy who's 50 kilograms but more experienced? Yeah, you can get beat. Anybody can get beat by the guy with more experience. That's why it's called more experience. I don't even know what tab mean. Hey, look, you got me on that one. I don't know what it mean at all. But look, I appreciate y'all being online. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Depends on the style, too, though. I don't know what you meant. What you mean, the style of karate? Are you a ninja? No, I took Okinawa Shorin-ryu, traditional karate. Ain't no fight, ain't no weight class in karate. You know what I'm saying? You go in the tournament, your belt determine who you fight. You a black belt, you fight anybody that's a black belt that's under a certain age, because once you get to 40, I believe, you fight in the senior division. 40 years don't fight 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? But man, them dudes was my age, and we was all in our 30s, you know what I'm saying, late 30s. I was early 30s, they was in their late 30s, and them dudes was trying to hurt a brother. I had a reputation of being good, so every time I spar somebody, the big guys always wanted to spar me. Yeah, and this is what they would say. I want to spar you because you fast. It teaches me how to get out of the way of stuff. But I don't want to spar you because you big. You trying to trick me. Hey, they're trying to trick me. Try to treat me like a sucker. Hey, look, I got a video coming out later today. I'm going to drop it in about another hour or so, and it's called The Best Block in Boxing. I'm peeping myself. It's called The Best Block in Boxing. I want y'all to tell me, somebody type up here what y'all think the best block in boxing is. Say 52 blocks. I got a video on my channel called 52 Blocks by Coach Carl. What do you think the best block is in boxing? I'm going to give y'all a lesson real quick. What you think the best block is. You say using your feet. You say movement. It's what I told people today online. I got a video coming out on it in a few minutes. The best block in boxing is to not get hit, period. That's all you got to do is not get hit. Trust me. I'm going to explain it to you. You know when you go in the gym and you see a guy hitting a heavy bag, he can bang that heavy bag up for an hour stand in the corner and beat the heavy bag up for a whole hour. Long as he ain't got to move, he good. He just stand in front of the bag. Bow, bow, beating the bag up, right? But let me explain something to you. If you do this, do this, do this, do this, and try to catch his punches, you the heavy bag. He can beat you up all day. He can damage everything you got. Arms, shoulders, side, ribs, everything. He can damage it all. But guess what? If you like this, and he throw a punch at your arm and you move your arm. He throw a punch at your chest. You do this. He throw a shot here. You do that, right? Every time he try to hit your arms, jump back like that. Keep your hands up, right? He throw something. Don't let him touch you at all. First thing, he gonna get tired. Second thing, he can't score because he not touching you at all. A lot of people think, I'm gonna block that, I'm gonna block that. All you doing is giving him what he want. He's good at hitting stuff, but trust me, don't let him hit nothing. Watch how tired he be when he go back to the corner. That's the best block in boxing. Never to let him hit you at all. That's why we learn how to move our head. That's why we do that. You ain't gotta have your hands up. You can move your head. People just do this and cover and let the guy hit you in the hand, knock your head side to side. Stupid. Don't let him touch you at all. Coach, can you train your defensive reflexes without a partner? Yep. I do it all the time. Hey, look, I have not trained with someone for 2 or 3 years and just constantly working on my reflexes. It's like shooting pool. If you ever shot pool, you can stop shooting pool for 5 years, go back, and within the first game of pool, be right back in the game. You can ride a bicycle, learn how to ride a bicycle at 12 years, never get back on the bike again until you're 20, and get right back on it and still have the same balance. It's the same thing. All you doing when you training is you train. You training reflexes and muscles. So you twitch it. You just got to be a good visionary. You got to see the punches coming at you. And at some point, when you want to get better at it, then go back in the ring. Or get somebody to throw some punches at you. Hey, look, I had a guy tell my son CJ was so fast, his hands were so fast. He said, let me explain something to you. Your offense is your defense. So in other words, as long as you throwing punches, he ain't gonna have nowhere to throw one. That's what you do. Hey, look, that's why I did a video with talking about the counting punches. My goal was I did it for 3 rounds. I hit the bag continuously for 3 rounds. So basically, I'm just like, ha. Because you got to be in shape to do that. You got to be in shape to do that for 3 minutes and hitting the bag hard enough where you can still hit a pop. Like riding a horse. All it is get right back to it. Getting right back to it. But look, y'all, I got to get off here now. Hey, look, I got to go upstairs and take a shower, come downstairs and start fixing that dinner because it's almost 5 o'clock. I got just enough time. It's 20 minutes to 5. I got enough time to take a shower, come downstairs, and do this thing. But look, I'm going to drop that video later. So it's just a reference, you know, some reiteration for those that already know the game. And for those that don't, please tell your friends to watch the video. It's called The Best Block in Boxing is No Block. The best block is no block. So with that being said, thank y'all for logging into my channel. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for leaving the comments, for dialoguing. I'll be back up here again tomorrow. So once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Thank y'all a million.